Guys, the Chickens here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we are getting into the Chickens' top 5 Warships tips. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're going to be going over, we even got an actual like physical structured list here. So the Chickens go on Professor Chicken on everybody. And let's get into some, do we want to do battles or just replays? Let's do a couple replays. And I'm just going to go over these tips, then we'll get into some live matches in a second. So, tip number 1. Focus on chests versus ranks as you're starting out. What this means. Don't worry about going from rank 1 to 15 as fast as you can. That doesn't matter. It's not going to... It's just an ego boost to say you're at rank 15. It doesn't actually help your progression. What you need to focus on is making sure that you get all your chests. Never sit at 4 to 4 chests because you're slowing your progression. And just make sure that you're getting as many upgrade tokens and the keys. I think they're called something else. I forget. Upgrade tokens and upgrade whatever. Make sure you're getting the most of those. And then you're gonna be fine. Save the real battle grinding and the serious pushing till towards the end of the season when you're already maxed out, and it doesn't matter if you lose a bunch of games or whatever, and you don't risk missing out on any chests. That's basically the biggest thing. Is it's not about you know, and this is fine for the first, I'd say, rank 1 through 10 because you do get a chest as you get through each rank, but just make sure that you're not you know, flying way ahead of your rank, way ahead of your progression level, because then you're going to have a bad time. The second tip is balancing, okay, we're getting a one-line match here. Balancing your tech tree upgrades. So what this means is focusing equally on offense and defense. So when you're starting out, focus on your splash defenses and focus on your riflemen equally. Don't go in all machine guns thinking that you're going to build an unstoppable base up until rank 5. And then having level 1 troops that can barely get one engine room down. You're gonna have a hard time if you do that. Instead, having level 3 riflemen and level 3 machine guns is gonna get you a lot farther and make your battles a lot easier, make it easier to get chests than it is otherwise. And the same goes towards the higher levels at the end. Like if you're just going all out on your troop damage and troop health nodes, and you're ignoring your building damage and your building health nodes, you're gonna... Sure, your offense is going to be a little bit stronger, but you're not going to be getting 6 and 7 engine rooms every single battle just because your offense is a little bit stronger. You're going to be losing a lot more because you haven't put as many upgrades into defense, and your base is just easy to take down. So, balancing your tech tree upgrades seems to be the best way to do it. Now, as of the time of making this, they haven't come out with the update yet. I think it's going to be within... It could come out later today, for all I know. So the whole unlocking the engine room... and then not actually placing it, that's supposed to be fixed in the matchmaking, so I'm not really going to get into that. I already made a whole video on it anyways. But just overall balance is going to be key, and focusing on certain things at the start. Machine guns, flamethrowers, mortars are going to be very helpful at the beginning in terms of defenses. Same with riflemen and Zookas, they're going to help you out at the beginning. Medics and Kavan, and then later on you're going to want warriors. Later on, you're going to want, you know, your rocket launchers. Your really heavy rocket launcher upgrades are going to go a long way. Upgrading your shock launchers, your key significant defenses, unlocking prototypes. That's going to be a big, that's going to play into your base as well, making sure that you have the correct prototypes. If you're getting hit with nothing but warriors, laser beams probably aren't going to help you that much. Doom cans are probably going to be your better bet. Same thing as this. Getting an extra shock launcher versus getting 4 rocket launchers or 4 boom cannons. You're probably not getting hit with T-Med very often at around engine room 5, so rocket launchers are probably going to be the better option there. Just making sure that you optimize each choice is really going to go a long way. So as far as attacking, let's get into this. So use troops specific to your rank and the current meta that sits there. Like right now. Like, RZM for this base is not a fantastic choice. For this base, Smoky Heavy Zuka is probably going to be the best because it does have a microwaver. Now, of course, your skill and everything like that is also going to play into it. If you're absolutely horrible, like the chicken subtypes can be, with your smoky attacks, then sure, maybe going Heavy Zuka and barraging out an engine room might be the better option for you personally. But overall, you want to practice and get good with the with each specific troop meta. So we'll break those down for you real quickly. Basically, the meta for troops at the beginning of warships, at your early unlocks, is going to be riflemen and flaring them to the engine room and just getting through the base as quickly as humanly possible. That's going to be your best bet right off the start. 1, 2, 3, okay. And then as you progress more, warriors are going to come into effect. Smoky Heavy Zuka, like we're doing right here. Okay, we're going to go like this, and let's go 1, 2. And Smoky Heavy Zuka is going to be huge, like we said. And of course, your warrior attacks are also going to be huge, like we said. And okay, we'll get 2 engine rooms there. It's kind of hard to talk and do this at the same time, but that's okay. But just making sure that, you know, you're using the correct troops for each rank. It's really going to go a long way. So just, you know, try your best to do that, and you should be okay. Look at this. We actually got 3 engine rooms down. Boom. Okay, that is going to be the end of that attack. Hey, this guy's name is Bear. Bear, kind of like the chicken. Anyways, so yeah, just make sure you're using the best troops for the for whatever your rank is. Now, in terms of defense a little bit, so you want to optimize your defensive layout for as per your ranking and or the amount of defenses you have unlocked / upgraded. So clustering your engine rooms is going to be better when you have a lot more defenses. Typically, you don't see this until you're at the end of the tech tree and you have excuse me, all 7 engine rooms. And you put them at the back. You'll see basically every base is like this. When you have 6 as well, they're pretty clustered. But when you have you know, 1 through 5, maybe at 5 they're still better clustered like this, and then having all your defenses forcing them to kind of run through all of them. That's gonna be the best bet. But the other, at the earlier ranks, you're better to just kind of place them at far distances, not together across the map, because at that rank, you're pretty well going to lose to everything anyway, so it just comes down to time. So you just want to make it as you just want to make it take as long as possible to go from each engine room to each engine room versus like, you know, when you get to 6 or 5, 6 or 7, where you're actually focused on defending your base versus just, you know, making it kind of a hard maze to travel through is basically the idea. So then the last point, probably the biggest tip. If / when, because you probably will, hit when you hit a wall, focus on the meta of troops and your tech tree, because that's probably where the issue lies. You're probably using either, if you're stuck at rank 11, you can't for the life of you get past it. You're probably making one of 2 mistakes. You're probably using the wrong troops, or you probably made some mistakes in the tech tree upgrading your stuff. So what you need to focus on is just grinding out chests, getting as many upgrade tokens as possible, and that's going to make your life a lot easier. And then making sure that you're using the correct troops. Like if you're trying to use Smoky Zuka, for example, right off the bat, you're probably gonna have a hard time because it takes a while to upgrade those troops. And, you know, unlock gunboat energy and everything like that to get them to the point where they're actually useful. Okay, let's go barrage here. So that's the Chicken's top 5 warships tips. Guys, if you have any tips, if you'd like to expand on them, if you disagree or agree with anything that I've said in this video, try them off down below in that comment section. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to get your guys' thoughts, feedback, concerns, inquiries, and everything like that. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Uh-oh, I don't really like how we are flared here. But that's okay. Let's go 1, 2. I do not have enough for ice shield, unfortunately. We're gonna have to spam that, I think. Okay, we did get the ice shield down. Yeah, that's gonna be a rinse there. So, you know, like I said, you can follow all these tips. It's not going to guarantee you victory, but it's going to put you in a better chance. It's going to put you in you want to be in the best position possible, right? Okay, apparently we won that one. So, yeah, guys, like I said, make sure to leave your best tips and tricks or anything like that down below in that comment section. We are going to be cracking open a diamond tier chest, and we have we have one more rank to go before we get our first legendary tier, and then we're almost at the end of the season. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to get all the way to the end, all the way to X legendary tier by the end of the week. That's gonna be a little bit difficult, but yeah, Okay, do we have anything we need to upgrade here? I could go with bullet. That'd probably be the best one. Oh, nice. We got troop damage, troop health, or gunboat energy. Now, what I'm actually going to go with here is going to be gunboat energy, guys. That is going to be huge, and I'm going to go ahead and throw an upgrade into that. And that's going to allow us to start with over 100, because we were at 90-something before. So, guys, that is going to wrap up the video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We're covering everything and anything that is coming to Warships, updates, sneak peeks, everything, all that good stuff. So, yeah. As always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And I'll see you next one, guys. Checking out. Back.